Well, hello folks, my name's Ian and welcome to my channel. Hopefully the third and final instalment of the tangled wire. I won't say fiasco because it paid rather well. There's a pile of wire there I need to deal with today. I'm going to go into some convoluted math off camera and prove just why it's going to be worth taking that in as it is rather than me stripping it. But a little look at that later. First problem is how do I weigh it up here for dancing? Yeah, now there's a lot of air in it, you know, it's there, but I reckon I don't have a bag big enough. I reckon if I stick it all in that empty bin, because we had the bin emptied the other day, so there's nothing in there. There you go. And we stick it on the scales, we'll have a good idea of what weight there is. So first of all, how accurate is this? It's on 0, so I've got this weight here which is 14.3 pounds, so that's just over a stone, 6.5 kilograms. Whoosh. 1 stone, 14 pound, it's just over. So yeah, 6.5 kilos, that's 5, 6, not quite 7. I think we need to go back just a little bit like that. Which way does it go? There we go. Right, so we know that's set up. Stick the bin out. That's telling me bang on 10 kilos. So if I knock 10 kilos off the total weight, we know what we've got. I may have to do it twice though. Right, so we've got 30 kilos in there, knock off the 10, so we've 20 kilos of this twin wire and coax cable in that bin, and probably the same again. So we'll empty that, weigh that, add both figures together. With the second bin loaded up, we over again, bang on 30 kilos, 10 kilos off, 20 kilos, 20 plus 20, have 40 kilos of this low grade coax and twin lead wire. Right, what is it we're working with? Well, let's snip a piece off. There we go. Now let's strip a piece down the middle. Right. Very easy to just pull apart. What I am going to do, I'm going to take a kilogram of that and I'm going to split it. That is very similar to what you'd get off a lamp, and the yard is willing to take that as household. So for that, and off yesterday's price, I'll show later, I should get £2,250 or a ton, £2.20. Let's go for £2.25 a kilo. However, I've now just got a length of coax. That, to be honest, the yard doesn't want. He'd probably take it. He did say if he took it, he'd probably give me iron, £200 a ton, or 20 pence a kilogram. And he'd just throw it in the shred. You can see the math there straight away. So I've got 40 kilos. Together, on Friday's price, £1,100 a ton. Okay, £1.10. So 40 kilos, £4, and 40 10 pences, £4. £44 in English money. If I strip it and let's say it's an equal weight, I won't know until I do the weigh-ins, I'm going to have 20 kilos at £2.20. Yeah, which is £44. And I'm going to have 20 kilos at 20 pence if he took it, which is £4. So if I was to strip it all like that and weighed in separately, I would get £48. So £4 more for stripping all that cable in half. Even I'm going to say that ain't worth it. We already, me and Andrew at the guy who does the payment, the guy who's not quite as photogenic as Ellie, but who I like because he gives me better prices than Ellie. So, oh, we had a big laugh about that the other day. So, would you do all that for an extra £4? I know I wouldn't. So it's destined to just get weighed in. However, for YouTube, for you, I'm going to go the whole hog here. I am now going to take 1 kilogram of it and I'm going to strip it down to singles and coax, and then further strip it down to sorry, I'll say that again. I'll strip it down to singles and then weigh it, then to burr bright and weigh it, and also strip the coax down to the sheathing and the burr bright in the middle and see what we get. I don't expect to get a vast improvement over the £44 for all that additional stripping. I'll better things I can do in my time, like find space. I'm going to do all that off camera. You'll be pleased to hear. See you in a bit. Okay, so what does a kilo of that low grade copper look like? Well, there you go. Oh, I've heard it. You didn't. Oh, to put it all back on. 1,003 grams. I'll not bother about the 3 grams because of the plastic. I'll strip that. Come back. I know it's only early, but I'm going to be stripping wire. I need some help. So there's the Monster Double. Okay, I got a wire stripper sent to me by Stephen. You want people to know your last name, put it in the comments. So that I think will be useful for doing that. I know I do have a wire stripper there which I could use, and I feel that this could help. Oh, let's get it open. So, beast mode. Yeah. Unopened, brand new. I've seen these advertised. Always wondered how they would work. Well, thank you very much, Stephen. It's not a paid promotion. I wasn't sent it to review it. I have seen them advertised. There we go. So it's pretty simple, isn't it? You know, you've got square cables, different size of round cables. You have got, oh, I didn't notice that. How lucky Matthews. You have a blade sticking out there. So, you'd have to find, first thing is that compatible with a Stanley knife blade? We'll find that out in the future. So, operation's simple. You've got a depth stop here, no instructions. You put your cable through. Each one of these has got a slot in it which goes over there, and then you press it down. You select the cable size you want, you press it down, and the blade we'll go. You might not be able to see it, and I'm not showing it probably very well, but that blade does just poke into that hole, so that should cut the sheathing. Like I say, you've got a depth stop so you can fine tune it. So I think the idea is you just get your piece of wire. Well, I'm going to be using this coax, a little split there. So twin and earth one side, coax the other, little split, very easy to pull apart. Let's go for the coax first. How does it work on coax? Find your right size hole. It's going to have to be that one. Spin that round to there. Look at the depth. That looks... yeah, I'd like it to go a little bit deeper. So to go deeper, you would slacken that off. That allows that to go deeper, and then tighten that nut up. So, how are we fixed? Now, am I pulling it through? Yeah, I think we'll pull it through. So like that. We're going to close it. We're going to... no. No, I have an issue. Got an issue. My cable's just a bit too big for that hole, so I have to go to the next size hole. But if I go to the next size hole, there's a lot of room to give, so it's going to press it to the top. Can you see that hole there? Can you see the gap underneath the black cable? Which means I need to raise the blade up even more so that it cuts in. That's a pain. That looks like I've done it right. So 30 seconds of a job. Stick that in, squeeze it down, squeeze it down, pull it through. Did you hear that slit? If you didn't hear the slit, you might be able to see the slit, and I can see with the light shining, it's reflecting off the sheathing underneath. Yeah. So we have a nice little slit there. Whoa! Nice little hand job. Slits and jobs. There's no innuendo in this, I promise. I promise. As you know, you just pull down, and there's some. In the UK, we get nickel coated copper outer coatings. Right, so I think I can just set that up, tiny amount like that, whiz it all through. Does what it says on the tin. I'll give that a more in-depth try on different size of cables, but I want to crack on with this video. Thank you very much, Stephen. I think it's another tool for stripping, isn't it? You can't have enough tools for stripping. These things, you can't really beat these things either. Back it a bit. It's going to take forever and ever and ever. Whoa, who we're listening to? Not sure yet. Tom T. Hall. Not picked one we're going to listen to yet. Not quite opened that. That's next. although we did crack open the Tamavulin. Well, he's graft doing this stuff. Right, so we have stripped the coax off the twin and earth. Very nice pull that. Pull it out a bit. And we're slightly less than half a kilogram. 435. So we stripped 1 kilogram coax off the twin and earth, off the twin cable, and we've got 430. That means we've got 570 on the coax. We can do some math off that, can't we? Boosh! Well, that was easy enough with a sharp knife. I didn't need the stripping utensils for doing coax. Right, 51 grams of copper. Nickel coated copper, 21 grams, and for the purists, 11 grams of aluminium. We had 432 grams of twin after I split it from the 1 kilogram, and when I've measured that comes out to 37 foot 4 inches, near as damn it, 15 meters. So I've stripped 15 meters of that coax to get me that. Now I'm going to do some maths off screen with some real life figures, and I lay it bare in front of you. We already know the answer. They're going in a big bag and getting weighed in. But just let's say you've got nothing to do at all. You bag of that, few beers, sitting in front of a fire. You can't do anything, but you can strip. What's it going to get you extra? We will see. But first, look at that, nearly a walkway. Well, first, we're going to open that. I'll rinse my glass out. Wow, just look at that. Nothing to suggest that only a couple of days ago I came home with a humongous amount of stuff. Nothing in the garden. Oh, remember, happy wife, happy life. The more astute of you will think, hang on, 3, 3, 3, nothing. Yeah, I've gone and pinched one of my neighbour's bins. I filled it full of black cable. Nobody'll know, will they? Nah, not at all. Right, well, at least the missus should be happy. I've had some grief. I can't tell you all of all that thought yet. I've had some grief. Can't tell. Sorry. I've had some grief. But, you know, as I keep saying to the missus, you can't make an omelette without breaking an egg. Right. I'm going to pour this. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. Have a drink, work out the math, finish off this video. And on a frivolous side note, the bottle actually matches me glass. A match made in heaven, should they say. Yeah. Well, as I said, frivolous side thought. Well, Tuborg, F-I-I. Also from home and bargain. Again, around about 129, 149. Cheers, folks. Oh, that's nice and clear. Oh, as you can tell, I needed that. Apologies. Whoa, that's a nice lager. I could drink that. Draft, 100% malt. Oh, 100% malt. Right, enough frivolity. Let's get down to some serious math. I need to get one of me mini calculators out. Oh my God, look at the buttons on that. So do your head in it. Might have to be pen and paper and long-term multiplication. Oh, and you got this. Hype, sin, cos, tan, A, B over C. We'll put that back. Dinosaur. Moo. See you in a bit. Aye. Oh, after some long and arduous math, we'll skip through it, just get to the end bit. Right, we had 40 kilogram of twin coax, which is low grade. £1,100 a tonne, 1,000 kilograms in a tonne, £1.10 a kilogram, 44 quid. If I take that bin full straight in, if I split it, as I showed you, I'll end up with household 40 kilograms. It weighed less than half, but it still give me 17.28 kilograms. 17 kilograms. I've household is at 22.50 a tonne, £2.25 a kilogram. I'll get £38.88. The coax, however, is 40 times 22.87. It was 40. I've gone wrong there, haven't I? 40 times a kilogram less that. So what's that? 568. Give me 22 kilograms at £200 a tonne light iron prices. If he takes it, he said depends. 20 pence a kilogram, £4.54. So if you add that together, I get £43.42. I'm 58 pence less by stripping it. So that doesn't make sense, does it? Take it in as it is. However, if I strip the coax, which is easily enough, well, you've seen it, I get aluminium, I get nickel copper, and I get copper. Done the weights. For 1 kilogram, and by the way, a kilogram is 15 metres or 37 foot. I get 40 pence worth of all rolled alley at £800 a tonne. I took a guess at nickel copper at £600 a tonne, but I get 21 grams times 40, near as damn it a kilogram, little under. So we're talking £6, maybe a little under £5.90. The copper, 51 grams times 40, gives me just over 2 kilogram. Took a guess at this, I got £7 a kilogram the last time I weighed in, but £6,500 a tonne, £6.50 a kilogram, that gives me 13 quid. Add that to all that lot, and I get £58.28 or £44. Take it in, strip it, split it, strip it, I'll get £58.28, an extra £14. But to do that, I have to strip 600 metres of coax. No, not even me. You make an extra 14 quid, but that's going to take hours to hand strip 600 metres of cable, pass it through, take the outer sheathing off, peel off the the braiding, take off the aluminium sheathing, and then strip the white inner core off to peel out the copper. No. Right, so there you go. How to strip wire and lose money. I'll see you lot in the next video, whatever that may be, and it won't be all about fire extinguishers. No. You lot take care and see you all soon.